This is Irontrader. Now the pit's closed at 2:30. That was about 15 minutes ago. So we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. This video is for information purpose only, not a recommendation to buy, sell, stock commodity ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have crude oil, your 1 minute and your 5 minute chart. Now you can see here on the 5 minute chart here, we put in a low right here. Okay, we had a low right there of 80.23, and then we retested that low right there with 80.26 right there. See this? That is what they call the old double bottom in play, and then she ran right on up here. Now, here's what we had last Friday, 81.79. What do we have this today? 81.78. So the question is this going to be a double top and this comes down, or is it going to break through that 81.79 and go higher? Okay, so always watch these charts here. If you're trading, always look for anything you can, double bottom, double tops, you know, anything that'll give you that edge. So right now what we're watching that 81.79. If we can crack above that, well, then I'm going to show you here on the daily chart where we can go much higher. But this double bottom here was a really nice good scalp trade here to take that bad boy long. Now, here you can see here on the 1 minute, you had just a nice good progression, series of higher lows going all the way through, and now we have that sideways action. So we got to see how this is going to shake out here once those futures open here at 6 bells tonight. Okay, let's take a look here on a daily and a weekly. Okay, here we have a daily and here we have a weekly chart. Now, we're looking for that 81.79. That was Friday's high right there. So far today, we have a 81.78. So we're going to see what's going to happen at those when those futures do open here. Now, we did put in a lower low. Friday's low there, we had 80.35, and today we had 80.23. So it kind of engulfed it, but again, it didn't really engulf it because we didn't make no higher high. We came just a penny short. Now, this is what we're going to be watching is right here is the top of that candle, 81.79. If we can get above of that, then your next resistance is going to be the 81.99 right here. Then we have 82.40. You have 83.30. And we just follow the candles, 83.91. And then we just follow that bad boy all the way up to 84.46 on the upside. Now, this is looking very, very bullish because look at your 8 SMA. Above the 21-day and above all this 100-day, 200-day, and 50-day simple moving average looking very nice. We've got a little sideways action going here. Okay, so we had a red candle on Friday. So we had a red candle here. So we had a red candle here. But we still have a lot of nice greens. So let's just see, after we got that red candle, look at it, had 3 greens. After we had that red candle, another 4 greens. So let's just see what we're going to have here, maybe here taking on the upside. RSI, oh, God, 61, plenty of room to run up here. This here was that buy signal here. The green goes above your red. That's a buy signal. She's going up higher. Now, over here on your weekly chart, well, we're still looking for last week's 71.79 here. But you notice that we're holding all this really key support level here, okay? First of all, you'll have your 79.94 here. You got your 50-day, 79.90, your 100-day at 79.48, and then your 8-day, which is at 78.60, but look how nice that's curling back up. So if we can get this to curl back up here and take that price and push it right on up here, that would be good. We had that bottoming tail here, and then we just had 2 good weeks here of higher highs and higher lows. That's always very, very positive, along with this MACD. If you look at this, they're just kissing right now, but if that green goes above that red, this could take her up much, much higher. Okay, downside. Well, we just looked at the candles in reverse here, okay? So right now, your real-time price here is 81.64. So then what we want to do, your next price support is 81.52, and then we come here, you're looking at 80.85, and then this is what we're looking for right here. This is that 80.62. This is your neckline, okay? See, your left shoulder, your head, your right shoulder, inverse head and shoulders pattern. There's your neckline, okay? So if we flip that back over again, okay, you could take it right to that 87.67 very, very easily, okay? So just always watch any kind of a pattern inside the charts, okay? So you see that right here? So if you take this 72.48, you go from that neckline, you flip that over, right there's a candle you're looking for, big time, 87.67. That's the big retest up here, okay? Now, it's not going to happen today, not going to happen tomorrow. But again, eventually, I think you're going to climb right back up here. But just watch one level at a time. Bring that price channel over, bring it over, and then there's your big retest right there, okay? So right now, crude is looking here, I would say, very, very bullish. Let's just see when the futures open what we have. So watch that high, 81.78. Watch that low, 80.23, and then we have 81.65 right there. The key is to get above Friday's high at 79. We grew up that, and we have all your targets going on right up here. Okay, let's take a look here at natural gas. Okay, here we have natural gas, your 1 and your 5-minute chart. Now again, these targets don't line up with what some of the charts have. These are Thinkorswim charts. They haven't updated on the contract roll. That should be here tomorrow, and then we'll have a little change of pace. But I just want to give you an overall here look. Now, again, natural gas here, we put in a nice double bottom situation. Got as low as 2.63, and then we retested that bad boy right down there with 2.648. Okay, so that was a nice double bottom, ran right on up here. Now, again, this could have been a double top situation. Okay, so because what we had here realistically is you had a high of 2.78. Okay, then we retested that, okay, right there with 2.78. Okay, that was your retest. Then it came down, but you notice that on this section here, first of all, you held that 50 SMA. Okay, let me see if I can pick that up a little bit. Okay, so you held that 58 real nice, and you made a higher low than what this is. Okay, so this low got down as low as 2.74, and then we had this low come on right here. We had 2.75. Higher low situation, ran it up. Then once you broke this 2.78 level, well, that double top to take it short really was not in play. Okay, so then it just ran up. So when you see these situations like this, okay, where we had that double bottom here on it right here, okay, see, so we had this low, then we went sideways. I always wait for the retest. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer, but it retested it, and then this was a nice good trade up. When I see the red candle right next to it, okay, like we have here, that tells me to get the hell out of the trade. Well, then it came up here and it retested this here really, really nicely, which just could have been a double top. However, what you do is you got to have patience. Sit on your hands a little bit just to see if it shakes out, okay? So if you just say, I'm going to short this, all you're going to get is that little bit down to here, and that's not worth my time, okay, to short it and take that risk to reward situation. Always look at that. So always give this some time. So you had a possible double top situation, but then you didn't, okay? Came right down, you held that 50-day very, very nicely, and then once we broke through that, then look at it, rallied right back up here again, okay? See that? Then you went all the way back after 2.81, and you lost that 2.78, so you're short. That would have been an absolute terrible trade. So when you get these situations, just let it play out a little bit. Just wait, and then watch these key support levels here. Your 8, if it loses that, you're going to the 21-day. It loses that, you're going to go to the next level, 50-day. But when you put that higher low in there again, that tells you that's a buying opportunity to take it long. And then once you break that 2.78, boom, there she goes. Okay, let's take a look here on a daily and a weekly. Okay, here we have the daily and the weekly. Okay, so again, remember that as I say, these charts here are in the June contract. We went over to the August contract here, so they're going to be just a little bit off. They should be okay here tomorrow. But I'm just going to give you where the gist of this whole situation is here, okay? So basically what you do is you had that series of lower lows and lower highs. We had an indecision candle there on Friday, and then you can see how this candle just engulfed, okay? Which engulfing basically is you put in a lower low and you put in a higher high and you just engulf the previous day's candle. That's what it means. So realistically, I like say on this chart here, you're looking to hold that 2.78. That's that 21-day. Then you come right to the bottom here, looking at 2.72. Then we follow 2.67, and then we're coming right here at 2.635. If that's lost here, then we just follow the candles down here. You're looking at 2.60, 2.57, 2.52, and then 2.47. Okay, those are your key support levels here until you work down to your big support level. Okay, upside, you got to watch that 8 SMA. Now, I know the price is going to be above that, okay, right now, but I'm saying you watch that 8 SMA. That is now going to be, if the price is above that, now that's going to become support, and then your 21-day, that'll be good support levels there. On the upside, just watch that roughly 2.95. If she keeps running, just go right there, okay? And then this is your next level that you're trading, okay? That's 3 flat. And then we'll come up here, 3.09, you have 3.13, and then your big target at 3.159, okay? That's what we got to go on, okay? So again, when you see all this here in play, if you can break all this here, then we can start going to the left of the chart here, and we see a lot of big retests. Look at where we all up here, 3.77, okay? And you have a 3.39. That's your big target here. And then again, if you can get above that, we have this gap that's way up here, okay? So you have to look at that. That's 3.40. There's your gap. then look to the bottom of that candle, 3.45. There's your fill, your gap, your fill, and then you could run that thing all the way up to 3.64. So there's a lot of room to run here. But let's just see how this is all going to shake out here. Okay, so that's what you want to look at. Okay, so roughly what you have here, and we have to also see how this shakes out, because when you look at this, I always try to look for patterns inside. So you basically you have a possible, now this is possible, left shoulders, head, and right shoulder. Okay, now again, you get above that 3.15, well then you negate that pattern. But this could be a head and shoulders pattern here and take this lower here. So just be careful, especially into these contract roll situations. Right here, we had the contract roll. Yeah, it jumped up, and then it came all the way down and to fill that. Next contract roll, jumped right on up here, and then nothing. It just ran up very, very nicely here. So just kind of watch within the whole situation. Look for anything that'll give you like an advantage, situation. So we have to see what exactly the price is right now. But when you look at this now becomes support. Your 8-day will be support. Your 21-day will be support, and then you could come all the way on down here. Resistance. Just look on top of here, follow the candles all the way on up. Okay? Very easy. Now remember, when you're trading charts, always look for as much as you can to give you that advantage. Okay? Double bottoms, double tops. But just like on that 5-minute chart I showed you, you have to be patient. Just because you see a double top, that doesn't mean it's going to hold. Okay? So give it some time. Sit on your hands. Let us see if it comes down and shoots all the way on down. If it does, and you lose that 8-day, whether you go to the 21-day, once you start losing that 50-day, yes, then you can put the short on. But if not, if that reverses like it did on that 5-minute, then she reversed up and blew that with 2.78 out and went right up higher, and your short would be right in the shit house, okay? So just have some patience when you trade this. Look for patterns inside of the charts, but just be patient. That is the key here, okay? Trade well, don't trade a lot. That is the key. Okay. I'll be back here tomorrow morning here before 8 o'clock, and hopefully Think or Swim here will have these charts updated to the August contract, and then we'll see what's going on there for the day. Okay, thanks for watching.